Everyone wants better habits. Everyone wants to be healthier, stronger, more disciplined, more consistent, but most people never get the habits that they want. Not because they're weak, but because they've never realized how tough they already are. That's what I want to talk about today, because you're way tougher than you think, and building new habits will prove it to you. Here's the reason building habits is so hard. When you're trying to build a new habit, whether it's eating better, training more, waking up early, quitting a bad habit, whatever, it's not the habit that's hard. It's the constant opportunity to quit that makes it difficult. Every moment gives you an exit door. Every step gives you a chance to stop. And that's why I compare building habits to running. Because when you run, every step is a test. Every step is an argument between two versions of you. The version that wants comfort and the version that wants progress. You can stop at any step. You can say, I tried. You can say, I'm just not feeling it today. And the truth is, nobody would know. Nobody would care. But you would know. And that's where habits are really built. Because when you keep running through the pain, through the boredom, through the why am I even doing this moments, you're proving to yourself that you don't need motivation to finish something. You just need the decision. That decision is the root of every new habit. Nobody likes running. They like what it does to their minds. Like, not many people run because it's fun. What people love is what running does to their mind. Because running forces you to negotiate with your inner quitter. And every time you win that negotiation, you build a mental armor. That same armor carries you through new habits. When it's inconvenient, when it's boring, when results are slow, when nobody sees the effort, when nobody claps for you. That's when habits are built. Let's say you want to eat healthier. You decide to replace your lunch with a salad every day. And even though you hate salad, you've got two paths. Path A, you do it every day. It's boring, it's repetitive, it doesn't feel life-changing. But you keep going for no reason other than you decided to. Path B, you try it for a little while and you bail. You go back to comfort and you say, well, I tried. Path A builds discipline. Path B builds your quitting muscle. And that's something people forget, because you're always training something. Every choice is a rep for one identity or the other. The you that quits or the you that finishes. And this is why I tell all my new fighters, if you drop your hands during a drill, you're training yourself to drop your hands in a fight. Habits don't hide, they show up everywhere. Here's how to make habits easier. Number 1, tell yourself you love it. This is my go-to technique. I use this all the time, every day, for almost everything that is good for me. If there's something you don't like doing, you can talk yourself into loving it. Every time you say, this sucks, or I hate this, you reinforce that identity. But if you say, I love this, this is good for me, then your brain shifts. You start associating the habit with the positive version of yourself. This works for training, eating better, waking up early, working a job you hate, difficult and uncomfortable tasks, anything requiring discipline. Tell yourself that you love it over and over again, and I promise it becomes true. Number 2, sharing your goals and why I don't really recommend it. A lot of people say you should tell people about your goals because it adds a level of accountability. Okay, accountability can work, but only if 2 things are true. First one is that person truly cares about your growth, and the second one is you're willing to let them push you. And most people want you to be comfortable, not disciplined, especially those who care about you. So for most people, keeping your goals private is probably going to be better. Number 3, believe in the outcome. This is the part that nobody really explains well, but it's one of the most important. When you picture your future self, the healthier you, the more disciplined you, the stronger you, the version of you who has the life you want, that person's not imaginary. That version of you already exists on the timeline. They are real. They are waiting. And the only thing separating you from that future is movement. Your future self isn't far away. Like, they're standing, waiting for you on your timeline. Every disciplined choice pulls you towards them. Every step shortens the distance. If your future self is healthier, every clean meal gets you closer. If your future self is financially stable, then every good decision pulls them towards you. If your future self is stronger, more confident, more capable, movement is that bridge. You're not waiting on the future, you're pulling it towards you. The more you move and the faster you move, the sooner you collide with that version of yourself. It's like you're grabbing the timeline with both hands and pulling it towards you. And when you stop moving, the distance freezes. But when you keep moving, you're closing that gap. Step by step, boring rep by boring rep, until one day you become that future version. When you can clearly see the future you want, all the small steps stop feeling pointless. They become the bridge. It becomes easier to stick with salad, easier to go for the run, easier to do the hard thing, because you've seen where it leads. You are tougher than you think if you've ever pushed through something longer than you wanted to. If you've ever taken a step you didn't want to take. If you've ever kept going when nobody cared. You're already tougher than you think. Start paying attention to every little moment where you choose discipline over comfort. Those are wins. Those are reps. Those are the pieces that build the person you're becoming. And I'll explore this more in future videos, but let me know what topics you want me to cover next.